Hey, it's your girl Diggy B, and if you click this video, you already know what the going on. So yeah, the title says I made an OnlyFans and I've already made $1,500. True story. But before I get into that, so I've heard of OnlyFans from the what is it, the Megan Thee Stallion, Beyonce. On my demon time, I might start an OnlyFans type shit. Okay, so I was like, whatever, like, do you? Like, yes, I love seeing girls, be confident in themselves. So on my TikTok, everyone was like, make an OnlyFans, make an OnlyFans. And I knew that they were saying it, like, as a joke, like, oh, a fat girl making an OnlyFans. Like, ha, there's the comedy. So, like, I made one. And it literally said here for the comedy, And then, I was like, oh, I'll post on here and stuff like that. Nothing racy at all. And then I kind of like promoted it. I said, oh, I'm gonna make an OnlyFans and do like some very tasteful, like, boudoir or just type of stuff. And I got the greatest response. I actually made my OnlyFans 3 days ago and I've already made $1,500. So I kind of wanted to talk about that. So yeah, if you know what OnlyFans is, it's kind of like, it could be a variety of things. It could be, celebrities making OnlyFans, where, like, you only get, like, certain content and stuff, and then there's, like, the dark side of OnlyFans, where it's, like, nudes, and it's, like, very explicit, showing of your body and activities and such, and, I made it and I had it for a while. I never posted on there. I said, I'm going to make it and see what it is. And I'm like, oh, you got to subscribe and pay and stuff. I was like, ugh, I'm cheap. I don't spend money like that. But then, I asked my boyfriend, I was like, is this weird? Like, would it be weird if we did something, just kind of to, showcase our love and everything? And he was like, I don't really think it's that weird. We are very jealous and protective of our relationship, where we tend to keep it private. And I've had a lot of comments saying, like, you want to keep your relationship private, but you make an OnlyFans. And it's like, at the same time, I'm keeping my relationship private because I'm not really showing our faces, we're just kind of showcasing our love for each other, and anything that I post on there, he always has the okay. It's always, hey, can I post this? Hey, is this okay? He's vetoed a lot of things, like, oh, that's too this and that's too that. And okay, so why this is like, I did this is, I do videos on TikTok and I do videos in general, where, like, I'm just like, dancing, shaking my non-existent booty. But he still gets, like, uncomfortable. He's like, oh, you're just gonna shake your butt on the internet and stuff. And it's kind of like a jealousy thing. And I'm like, what? I'm just dancing. Like, I'm not, like, being seductive, like, ooh, yeah, come get that, daddy. You're like, no, like, I'm just, like, I'm comfortable with my body where I can shake my fat and be totally okay with it. And even okay with the people saying the mean things about it, And I'm like, with the OnlyFans, like, the content is there where it's, explicit. But at the end of the day, it's a lot of the stuff with you. So it's like, you still have, like, control. Like, you're showing people, like, this is my love, this is my body. Because he always says, like, oh, this is my body, you can't do anything, like, and not, like, in a possessive way, but just, like, and I've never felt that. I've never had a relationship or a connection so deep where someone was just like, everything on you is mine and no one's ever gonna have it, it's just me. And that is a great feeling, so in doing this, it's definitely spiced up our life. We find every day that I'm so in love. I really am. I'm just so in love. And, like, we find, like, different cool things to do, like, oh, we'll do this, oh, we'll do that, or, hey, I'll buy you, these cute, undergarments and stuff, whatever. And we haven't had that. We've never done that. So it's like, to me, having an OnlyFans is like, yes, I'm showcasing, the details of my relationship, but I'm also, like, strengthening my bond with my boyfriend, which is, like, amazing. And some people are like, oh, well, you can do that in the privacy of your own room and stuff. Like, I could, but it's like, I've had so many girls on there, in particular my one friend Jaylee on there. And like when you have an OnlyFans, like every video I do, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on TikTok, it's always fat. You're capping. You don't have a boyfriend. You're so ugly. You're so disgusting. You're a whale, you know? And it's like, I see it and I don't care, but it's kind of like I'm a boulder, shaped like a boulder too. And it's like, they just keep ticking off me like, you're fat. And it's just like, you just slowly tick apart at me, you know, until one day maybe I'm going to be nothing, you know? But like with OnlyFans, like, there's not a single negative comment on there. Like, I don't want to cry. But like, you know, it has taken me years to be 100% comfortable with my body, you know? Like being comfortable with, you know, the size of my chest, or, you know, like I'm like, oh, I don't have the butt that I see, like, you know, the Kardashians have, or, you know, I was like, I looked at my body and I looked at like magazines and I'm like, I'll never be that. I'll never be beautiful. I'll never have the curvaceous curves and just like the clear skin and stuff. But like now I'm completely okay with like not having that. Look at, I'm crying. Why am I crying? This is not emotional. But like, you know, I have so many people on there and girls like that are on my thing, you know, I'll post something tasteful and they're like, oh my gosh, you are so beautiful. Like, it's like, even though this community is like a taboo, like, oh, you know, like you're like, it's disgusting, like you're showing off your body, you know, and it's just like, it's so taboo. But it's like, the way I see it is like, life is too short and I'm not gonna waste the rest of my life hating my body, you know? And if me showing off a little skin brings up the confidence of somebody else, like, why not? Like, there are so many, like for me, and this is like a true story, and I'm gonna tell you guys, you know, when it came to be like having, like, I don't want to say it, like having the actual act of making love, or sex, whatever, I couldn't do it because like every time someone would be like, oh, you know, I want to, you know, do this, and then, you know, I could never meet up with people, or I would be too afraid to take my pants off or my shirt off because I'm like, oh my gosh, even though they knew I was fat, you know, I was like, oh, I can't do it, you know, I'm so gross under here, like I'm not like a normal person. And I had that stuck in my head where I'm like, I'm so gross, like, you, like, even though you said I love how you look and your body is beautiful, the actual point of doing it, I've lost out. And like, I'm okay because I'm in a happy, healthy adult relationship. But like in the past, I lost out on, you know, just exploring my body, you know. And I'm upset that it took me this long in life to finally explore my body in a healthy way, because I've just been putting it down, like, pretty much since a teenager. And like, there was a time, and this, I'm being completely transparent, where I didn't engage in activities for 7 to 8 years. And I remember my friends were like, go out and do it, like stop being scared. It was an actual phobia. It was an actual phobia of like, oh, I don't want to do it, like they're not gonna like me, you know, it's gonna hurt and this and that and stuff. And I had like a kind of like traumatizing experience when I was like 19, and I had done it when I was 19, and then I came to 26, and that's when I had started doing it again. But from 19 to 26 of not having any type of, you know, sexual interaction with my body, because imagine hating yourself for 7 years and being totally afraid that somebody's just gonna be like, you're disgusting. Like, that's like the fear of rejection. I always felt like, you know, if I made like a Tinder profile, if I made like put myself out there, and, you know, like, I always thought that they were gonna have me come over just to be like, you're fat, get the fuck out of here, you know. So I'm like, if you knew my life and if you knew my struggle with the hatred for my body, you'd be like, oh yeah, you know, like, now you're totally okay with being like, you know, this is me, 100% transparent. This, you know, you're completely okay with, you know, the scars on your skin, and, you know, the wrinkles on your body, and your rolls, and your stretch marks, and your acne. And I mean, that's just what I'm trying to showcase. I'm trying to showcase that I finally love myself, and I finally have a person that isn't using me or didn't want to get with me because I had money, or they had something to gain from me, or they wanted to do it because I was famous, and I'm not famous, but I've had that said to me. And it's like, and I just want to showcase that, like, you know, what I do on there, what we do on there, like, it's love. Like, coming from somebody who hasn't had love from another, you know, person of the opposite gender, and just to be completely shown off and loved and cared, and like, it's amazing. Like, and I don't know, like, you guys are probably like, you know, oh, you're so gross, you made an OnlyFans, and I look at you differently and stuff, and you're just, you know, oh, it's only for the money, it's only for whatever. Like, no, like, it was a joke. And I actually have people on there like, oh, you know, your body is so beautiful. And it's like, even though, like, the whole community of, like, OnlyFans, or, like, you know, showcasing your body, it's so taboo. Like, it's honestly been the most welcoming community out there. You know, I haven't had one single person pay for my OnlyFans just to be like, you're fucking gross, and I wasted $20 just to tell you that. You know, like, it's weird. It's weird. The most taboo community is the most welcoming. So, yeah, I just kind of wanted to cry my freaking fracking eyes out. But, yeah, like, okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, so I just wanted to say that I had made one, and I'm loving the confidence that I have on there. So, yeah, my OnlyFans is at DiggyB, or Big Nasty Digs. And if you're my family, please do not fucking subscribe. You're gonna see a whole side of me that you don't want to see, so don't do it. Okay, I love you guys, and thanks for listening to me rant and just kind of explain that, you know, I've been getting, like, a lot of comments on it, and I'm like, you know, I've had these deep discussions with my boyfriend where I'm like, you know, and I always tell him, are you okay with this? Are you okay with this? And he's like, yeah, like, I finally get to showcase in a way that I love you and I love your body. And, you know, the response on that, it's beautiful. Like, it's honestly a beautiful community. And I regret hating my body for damn near 10 to 15 years. And I wish I had the confidence then, because I feel like the 10 to 15 years that I wasted could have been spent so much more beautifully loving myself. So there's that. I'm gonna let you guys go, and subscribe if you want, or just support. I don't even care. Like, just don't be mean about it, because this is 10-15 years in the making, me finally being comfortable with myself, regardless of the mean comments I see every day. Like, it's kind of like a relief. You know, I go on TikTok and just, you know, dance and be like, oh, you fat cow, or oh, you're disgusting, you know, woo woo woo. And then I go on there, they're like, oh my gosh, you are so beautiful, I love how you look. Like, it's just so, you know, translucent and stuff. And it's kind of like peace. It's kind of like a little bit of peace. And I get to share that explicitly with my boyfriend, and we're just kind of like, you know, yeah, I don't know. Hope you guys like it. Hope you guys don't think that I'm a freaking freak and you're like, I'm leaving. Then leave. Peace out. A Club Godzilla. I ain't chicken. I'm just down, head down, pop that, pop that, pop that. Okay, anyways, there's that. I love you guys. Bye.